Hello everybody, this is an updated eyebrow tutorial and this was requested, and I do have another eyebrow tutorial, but that's when I first started with my eyebrows. I'll link that down below, but here we go. Hey! Alright, so now we're going to start off with the spoolie, and this is a spoolie that's out of the Milani packet, and I am basically, getting all my hairs together and making them be aligned correctly. I do not arch my eyebrows, tweeze, micro thread, arch, cut, nothing, wax. I don't do none of that. So that's basically it, and I don't think I will. So yeah, that's basically about that. Alright, so this is the Milani Stay Put Brow Color in the color dark brown, and this is what I'll be using, and I'm going to use the angle brush on the other side of the spoolie, and I'm going to dip this in there, and I'm going to start by outlining my eyebrows. And I always start at the bottom of my eyebrows, and this is basically the first step to sculpting my eyebrows, and this is basically what I do. And I always start all the way at the bridge of my nose because that gives me like a guide, and I do that on the other side as well, as you guys will see. And I'm basically outlining my eyebrows here. And now I'm filling in my eyebrows, and I just basically fill in to my desire. You can fill in as much as you want to, as dark as you want to, but I just fill them in, and also it's to help with laying down my eyebrow hairs as well. So I basically fill in to my desire, to my content, and if I like it, I will stop. If I don't, I'll continue, and it depends, and that's basically about that. Now I'm going to use my eyebrow brush, and I'm going to brush some of the product away just to make the product spread evenly. And I also have to fix eyebrow hairs as well because the eyebrow hairs are coming up as well. So that's basically what I'm doing. But this is just to make the product spread around evenly and to look very nice and neat. I just like to be a little bit organized when I'm doing my makeup. Alright, so now I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toast, and this is the angle brush that I'm using. I believe it's by Wet n Wild, and this is basically to outline everything, to make everything look crisp and clear, and everything to look nice and even, and that's basically what I do in the color Toast. And I like to use the color Toast because it's kind of close to my skin complexion on my face, and when it's time to clean up, it doesn't have that halo effect, because usually sometimes the halo effect can stay a little bit depending upon your makeup routine or what you do afterwards. But I just like to use this because I'm scared of that, and plus I'm a beginner, so I don't have time to be trying to fix stuff or whatever like that. So I just basically stay safe. So I'm basically checking to see if all the lines are correct and everything of that nature, and that's basically about that. So now I'm going to use the NYX eyebrow gel, and it's hard to come out because it's done, and it's in the color Espresso. And I know y'all probably like, but you already put the concealer on, like, why are you going back in, with that? The reason being, I'm going back in, I know it's not in the any way guidebook, but I'm going back in because this is basically what I do. This is basically like a guide, and it's also to lay down my hairs. Now, it's also to keep them stuck because they get stuck. Like, it's like, that's it. Once I put this on, it's like freeze, like Mr. Freeze, okay? So, it's basically about that. So it's kind of like a guide, and I usually don't have to go back in with the concealer. If I do, I go back in a little bit just to fix up something a little bit, but that's basically it. So the concealer basically helps me like a guide. It's like I'm coloring within the lines, so it basically helps me with that, or whatever the case may be. So that's why I do that, because whatever, and you guys will see when it's time to clean up, everything is okay. So I like to do it this way because it's to stay organized. Is a guide, and it freezes my hairs in place. And I only use it towards the end of my eyebrows on this eyebrow, but you'll see another eyebrow what I do, but it depends on how my eyebrows are acting. Okay, so I'm speeding this up a little bit faster because it's basically the same thing that I'm doing on the other eyebrow. And you know how a lot of people say, well, the eyebrows are, they're sisters, not twin sisters, they're fraternal type deal. But I like to, I'm very anal. I believe I'm anal. So I like to have my eyebrows. I'm not a perfectionist, but I want my eyebrows to look, kind of exactly the same. I know you can't really do that, but I don't want it to look totally different either. I don't want to go out looking crazy. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody come checking for me like, your eyebrow looking, so, but anyway. Not saying I care about what other people say, but I'm just saying, you know, for myself, I know that I would, you know, I'm not gonna make myself go out there looking like that. So I try to make it look as close as possible to each other as I can. And as you guys will see in the video, that the eyebrows do look a little bit different. You know, one of the eyebrows a little bit higher than the other. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to fix it because 9 times out of 10, I'm running late for work. Okay, so I don't fix it, you know. So like this time, I think I was going to work, I'm not sure, but I didn't fix it. I just kept getting up because nobody has time to start eyebrow over. But if it looks totally different, because I have done it in the past, I will fix one of the eyebrows and start over, or I just start over altogether, because nobody has time, especially if I'm doing like a YouTube video, whatever like that. If I have somewhere to go, I may not do it. If I have time, I'll fix it, but I don't want my eyebrows looking totally different. So it's up to you or how you feel or whatever like that. Some people just be like whatever, but with me, if it looks that crazy, I have to fix it. Like I have to. So that's basically about that. So yeah, so my eyebrows, I try to make them look like twin sisters, but you know, sometimes things happen. But anyway, with the NYX eyebrow gel, as you guys can see, I'm using it a little bit kind of towards a little bit further than the other eyebrow, and I'm doing that because I saw some hairs was out of place. You guys probably don't see it on camera, but I did, you know, when I was looking at it, so I had to go a little bit further. But I usually don't do this. It just depends on what my eyebrows are doing that day, or what I feel like, you know, should be done or whatever like that. So it's just up to what my eyebrows are doing that day. I just go with the flow with that, you know, because sometimes I don't go that far, but I never go to the beginning of my eyebrows. I never do that because there's no need, and that's basically about that. So yeah, so this is basically what I do when I do my makeup or when I do my eyebrows or whatever the case may be. This is what I've been doing, this routine. I've been doing this for a while. So, and I like doing it this way. You know, everybody has their own technique, and this is the technique that works for me. And yes, I will be cleaning up the concealer. I'm using an e.l.f. brush, I believe, and I'm cleaning up everything, making sure that everything is okay. And that's basically, as you guys can see, I'm burnt from Sesame Street right now, but that's about to go away in a few minutes. All right, Bert is on his way out. So that's basically about that. So I like to do that because I want to see, you know, where the eyebrows meet, because I like my eyebrows going downward. Okay, and that's basically it. No Bert, no Bert. Okay, as you guys can see. So yeah, so that's what it's looking like. That's the final results. As you guys can see, when the eyebrows are a little bit higher, but that's all right. That's okay. Being silly right there. But anyway, but that's the final look, you guys. Yeah, so that burnt part really goes away when I put my foundation. Like, it really goes away. But I like to start off my eyebrows like that because I like that dip. You know, I don't like my eyebrows straight, whatever like that. This is how I like my eyebrows. And that's basically it, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for requesting this updated eyebrow tutorial. If you have any questions, comments, put in ask comment below. Definitely ask me at Kinky@gmail.com. And like this video, share it, follow me on my social medias. And that's basically it, you guys. So I'm out of here. And I hope you enjoy. Have a blessed day. And peace. Bye. And I'ma give you anything you want. And I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man here, why I'm Said I'm in love with you. And I'ma give you anything.